Hear from these two. Been awaiting this interview for about 8 days now. We wanted to give you guys a little bit of recovery time because you traveled all the way to another time zone across the country, but you're back here settled in the mountains of North Carolina at Brevard College, joined by Diana Loaiza of women's lacrosse, Josh Romero of football. Diana and Josh, thanks for joining the program.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Well, the reason we are having you on is the two of you participated in the NCAA Division III Student Immersion Program, which you had the opportunity to go to the NCAA convention. And that's right, folks, like the big convention, school presidents, athletic directors, other big athletic administrators, special guests, celebrities, you name it. And in all cool places, you know, Anaheim, California, and Southern California. So the experience of a lifetime. I just want to kind of start big picture from each of you. You know, can you sum up what it was like?
Honestly, it was just a blessing to be selected for that program because it was just like a great experience. Like, honestly, it's everything we did. I like everything. There was nothing I did not like. Just met so many people, networking, and build so many relationships, and that I will carry with me for a lifetime. And attended a lot of meetings. We got the chance to sit down with a USA South Athletic Conference meeting, and just met so many people that now I need to write a lot of thank you letters, and because it was just a great experience.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely like amazing. I had no idea about like any of this. Like I wasn't expecting anything. Like when we got the agenda in December, I was like, oh, no, it's like it's gonna be fine. Like I don't know what it's gonna be doing. And then when we got there, it was like just so amazing. Like learning so many things, meeting new people, and it's like a whole different side of athletics that I don't think any of us like student athletes even consider or like think about. Like I was like, wow, like this is everything that they do. Like you don't think about it. So it was really amazing to see like a whole different backside.
Yeah, and I know each of you made the most out of your experience and really kind of push yourself, I'm sure at times, out of your comfort zone and that kind of thing. You know, were able to spend some time there, but certainly time preparing for the experience with athletic director Miranda Nash, along with senior woman administrator Stephanie Johnson. Can you tell a little bit about maybe how Miranda and Stephanie, you guys have coaches on the field, you know, who coach your sports, but maybe how these two coached you off the field for this experience?
First, I want to say thank you to Miranda, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been selected to this program, because she's the one that nominated me. And there's just so many things she do behind the scenes that a lot of people do not know. And just preparing for this convention, like 3 months ago, we knew we got selected. So just everything she did, all the paperwork she printed, all the meetings we had just to prepare for it. And it's just a blessing, honestly, to have her as our AD here in our school.
Yeah, thank you to Miranda and Stephanie as well. They helped us a lot. Like Stephanie, as soon as she found out, she was like, I'm going to make you guys business cards. Like, let's set it up. Miranda, like, made sure we were all, like, had everything ready. Everything was submitted on the right time. Like, we had to do headshots. We had to do a bio, which she helped us in as well. And then before, like, a week before, she sat down and we printed out the schedule, and she sat down with us and was like, this is this room, like, everything. And it was, like, it actually helped us because my roommate, she was like, I have no idea where anything is. And I just pull out my schedule that Miranda helped me made. And I was like, I know where everything was. So everyone just kept on looking over at my paper. So, like, that helped me a lot. And funny story, like, the night, it was, like, a couple days before, we're sitting in the office and we're telling her we're nervous because, like, it's hard to introduce yourself to people. And the new softball coach walked in and she's like, well, let's try it out. And she made us introduce ourselves. She was like, you're going to do it. And she just kept pushing us constantly at the convention, which really helped a lot.
Very nice. Okay, so you got prepared, and then you arrive in Anaheim, California, and the convention begins. Can each of you pick out maybe one highlight, you know, sort of the memory that shines brightest as far as like one of those pinch me moments, like, wow, I can't believe I'm here right now?
Like I said earlier, I honestly like everything, all the meetings from day one to the last day. But if I had to pick something, I would be, we had a speaker come in. His name was Will Baggett. He worked for the college football playoff. And just like the way he presented himself, he was talking about how to have a good first impression, communication skills, how to be a better leader, and just values and how believing in yourself. And he just brought that energy to the room, and his vibes was just great, and he just like turned everybody up.
I enjoyed Will Baguette as well, but one of like my other favorite times was sitting in the USA like South Atlantic Conference, and it was just like listening to them just speak on every legislator that they were going to pass this year and how each school, like Division 3 in our conference, felt about it. And it was just like nice to see that everybody has a voice, everybody gets a vote, and like you can kind of see where everybody stands. And I got a chance to like speak a little bit just because they were debating things about women lacrosse, so I had to give my like own experience. So it was very nice just to be in there, and like it just felt like that's where I wanted to be, like where I belonged.
Now, 2 of just 40 total student athletes selected for the program. Congratulations on that. But I'd imagine you know, and you mentioned your roommate that you got to bond with these other 38 student athletes from all over the country. Can you talk about that part of it as far as making new friends and colleagues and maybe business partners for life here?
So 40 people got selected for this program. So the other 38, just every time we meet, like everybody got a smile on their face. You could just tell like they're happy to be there and they're doing good things back at their colleges. And my roommate personally, he go to college in Chicago, and we just build a great relationship. We text like every day now, and not even him. It's just a lot of people. We even got like a group meet, all 40 of us, and we just stay connected, and hopefully we cross paths in the future.
Yeah, like definitely. All of us kind of had the same like feeling of like nervousness, so we all kind of like shared that, but everybody was like happy to get to know each other, like let's get close. Like that's why we made like a whole group chat, and everybody was always talking on it and make jokes like whoever gets the biggest job first, make sure you talk about us, like get our names out there, like we're gonna help each other.
Very good. Well, would like to hear about each of your ambitions. This is certainly a big experience that's going to help you, with career development and that kind of thing. But what you actually want to perhaps do professionally once you graduate from Brevard College. Josh, we'll start with you.
All right, once I graduate from Brevard College, I want to join athletics here, and I got offered a student coaching position for this semester as an intern, and hopefully it turns into a full-time position here in the fall, because I just want to stick around Brevard. It's been amazing here these past few years, and attending this NCAA convention just helped me realize like how the NCAA works behind the scene and stuff, and I just want to be around athletics. So it's just a blessing to attend the NCAA convention that's going to help me in the future as a coach.
Well, as we talked about with Coach Bather, I can't think of a better coaching staff to take you under their wings than the Brevard College staff. And how about yourself, Diana? What are you thinking as far as after graduation?
So right now I'm looking at summer jobs, like maybe like with lacrosse, and I'm actually about to sign off on a job as a lacrosse director in Pennsylvania. Excellent. So I'm excited. And then I'm looking at grad assistant programs right now to kind of just get my master's and also just keep staying involved in athletics and like that. So we'll go with it.
Now, while Josh has wrapped up his experience as a athlete on the college level, you still have a season to go. In fact, it's just now getting started. You all had a scrimmage this past weekend, and then the real regular season's getting started just around the corner. Diana, can you preview a little bit, Brevard College women's lacrosse and what the fans can look forward to?
Yeah, definitely. Like we have a solid team this year. For the first time since I've been here all my 4 years, we actually have good numbers. Like we're not worried about who's gonna who's gonna have to move up different positions. Like everybody's pretty set. We actually have subs now, so I'm very excited. We're looking pretty solid, and we actually just started February 1st, which was our first scrimmage. We actually started practicing with our coaching staff because we want to have the chance to compete later on. So we had to do captain's practices for like 2 weeks. So it's been nice to have the coaches back because it was very stressful doing captain's practices and trying to get everybody together.
Yeah, I talked with your Coach Rosado, a show ago, and a very unique situation as far as day one of official practice being a scrimmage, but looks like you guys got through that and you're well on your way to preparing for the regular season opener. Before I let you two go, you also received an invitation to attend the Career in Sport Forum, which will be held this May in Indianapolis. Is that something each of you is going to be able to do? And can you tell us a little bit about that opportunity?
Yes, sir. I actually got an email back today from the NCAA Division III director, Louise, and she's sending the email next week. All we got to do is just apply, and since we already attended the NCAA Student Immersion Program, we automatically get accepted to go. So I'm honestly pumped for that pumped for that opportunity, and I'm ready for May to get here. It's May 28th to the 31st in Indianapolis in the NCAA headquarters.
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's funny because my roommate, she had already gone to it, but she's like, I really love being with you guys that I'm actually do it again just to be with you.
Nice.
So they kind of did it so like we'd have something else, like since most of us will already be graduating, it's kind of like to help us make sure we're going on the right path and just keep meeting people just to get us out there and just as much as connections as we can make as possible.
Excellent. Well, really exciting opportunity there. Look forward to debriefing you after that one as well, and to be at the headquarters, like you said, of the NCAA. It's really exciting. Final thoughts. Coming off this experience, now that you're back at Brevard and able to kind of rest up and digest it all. Can you sum up the whole thing and anybody you may want to thank?
So honestly, like after this convention, I didn't think like we're gonna have a lot of things going on and a lot of thank you notes, a lot of meetings and stuff, and I'm appreciated for it. Like I'm pumped for it, and just like all these relationships I build, I will carry with me for a lifetime. And thank you. I just want to once again thank Miranda because she done a lot behind the scenes that people do not know, especially this summer when I work with athletics and stuff. I want to thank also Stephanie, Angie, Molly, you, Joseph, the whole athletic staff. Just Brevard has been a great opportunity for me, and I'm glad I'm transferred here 3 years ago because it opened a lot of doors for me. Also want to say thank you to my dad. He's watching right now. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Everything he do for me and the family. And just also I want to thank Coach Kaya, our head coach. I still remember when I came up here on my visit in 2017. He just took me in as one of his, and ever since we just clicked. And I'm excited to work for that staff now in the spring. Just thank you, Brevard.
Yeah, so actually I didn't know what I was going to do after I was graduating. Like I was looking at different options, but nothing had like really clicked. And then just this convention just kind of put everything into place for me. Like it just felt right. And I was like, this is where I want to be. So it was like an amazing experience, and I'm so glad I got to do it. And I'm thankful for Miranda, Stephanie, and my coach, Kristen, because they're just such strong women. And I really look up to them because this is like the kind of person I don't want to be. Like they love their job. They're just they're just such great leaders that's like who I want to be. Like I love looking up to them.
Excellent. Well, thank you for sharing all this, with our viewership, and thank you for being such good representatives of Brevard College, all the way over there in California at the big convention. And good luck this season, Diana. Good luck with your, new coaching responsibilities here at Brevard, Josh. And we'll look forward to, following you guys in May at the next one. Thanks again. Great job on Tornado Talk tonight.
Thank you for having us.